Hoya, 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 hoya. Hmm. Okay. I don't know what that was. La mía, la mía. Ahora.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. On the ground, it's Murray. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
White wants to throw it. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
This guy is very proud about his accuracy. That's why he's one of the better quarterbacks in all of college football. And that time, ball just got away from him a little bit, and it's going to set up third down.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Quarterback making checks. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a 1st down. Nice start for this offense.
Going for it all. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got...
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup, but the war is not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
flushed out of the pocket. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
You know, as a quarterback, he's your best receiver. He's one of the best in the country, but it's going to be hard to get completions thrown his way on third down into double coverage. On that one, you got to let your eyes take you somewhere else, because someone else was probably over.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Spins away from the defender.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. There he goes.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. White going to attack through the air. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 35, he's open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
I really like how the quarterback was just able to turn the page that time, right? On first down, he got sacked. Now it's 2nd, and it's long, and it's an obvious passing situation. A lot of guys would be worried they're going to get sacked again. Clock's going off. This guy was just poised. He saw a lane. He took off, and not only did he get a couple of yards, he picked up the first down. This guy needs to keep scrambling.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the spot in the defense. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn up real quick first.
The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Motion from the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The play action fake. Now adjusting. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Holla at your boy, pick 6.
Touchdown, Ohio State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he...
Sit down.
Next Madden 26 update is the one that a lot of people have been waiting for. There's going to be some finally see upgrades to the X Factor, superstar players, and there's a lot more that's going to be coming as well. Now, as always,
out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offensive coaches told us they have to take care of the football and extend drives. They've done neither in their first 2 possessions. Back to the ground game on the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be calling a hot route. White wants to throw it. Unleashes it on the run. And it's incomplete
Why is
after
he
taking a
behind?
shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch, let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in great position.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Makes the catch. It's Murray. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Caught behind the line. It's Murray. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
I mean, not only were those two guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. They barely looked like they were on the same team. Now it's 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Let's go.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but his defense forces a 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover.
Still letting the damn passing that time. I was trying to throw it to the corner.
They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to take off. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Offense facing 4th down.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
7-0.
And the Gators need to pick it up on 4th down. They want to run this quarterback. Turning it on.
That's a horrible angle, dog. It was there.
Before he picks up the first down. The Gators want to pick up the tempo.
That's how it's done, and it's an easy decision when you get it. There's no second guessing when you get it. Nice job by the offense converting the 4th down.
Touchdown, Florida! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. Saw it on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Penn State is getting blitzed right now in Beaver Stadium in front of that super loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 21 to LSU. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Ohio State offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Takes a handoff. It's caught. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the first
I
down
wanted
and
to throw it,
slides
but
to avoid
I
the
don't
end.
have his passing
And
icon,
usually when a
dog.
QB takes off and scrambles, it's because
Square,
the
if he
defense
was
didn't do a
square,
great job
he's
keeping
wide
the
open.
lane
But
integrity,
that play, that
not
formation,
keeping
it
him
flips
in
the
pocket,
fucking
letting him get outside,
letters,
and
so
then he
I
can do damage.
couldn't
That's the
throw it.
next
It
play
would
that
probably
you
have been
have
a
to
pick
play instead of
to
just the
a
original
wide
pass.
receiver I
So
wasn't even looking
defense has
at.
got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end now in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Bruh, come on,
Up
man.
here, incomplete.
Stop it,
How
EA.
nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really
Stop
affected
it
the
now.
football game.
The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Working that left side. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Takes the easy completion. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
All right,
He'll bring it out. It's
Oh,
Abrams.
fuck.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. He wants to throw. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looks as if he's going to run it. They'll knock him down.
Stop running that stupid shit. It's called goal line for a reason,
That's
nigga.
why he is an all-American
God damn.
player. He is just
Play
so
football.
physical and dominant against the run. He's
Hate
able
that
to
stupid
shed
shit.
blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed.
Even though it don't
get
work
to the
for you,
ball
but
carrier,
still,
bring him
like,
down.
golly.
Simply one of the best box
At least make me
defenders
work
you're gonna
for it. You
find
calling
in
that
the
dumb
entire
shit?
country.
Easy fucking day.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wide
Thank
out.
you.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed to few
I see you,
yards on
Cordell
every
Carter.
time, but the bigger play was
Carter!
if they forced the turnover.
Carter! Nice reroute, SEO. You good for something. You good for something, boy. That reroute was just what we needed, too, because he would have had a free shot up the seam.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly
Get up there. Ah.
gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Looking to throw.
Bruh, don't dribble it.
He was shooting for the end
Hold
zone.
on to that motherfucker, man.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Fires into the end
Nigga,
zone.
oh my gosh, bruh.
Wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Don't do me like that,
It's
man.
tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows,
That's a
they open
simple.
and they
Come
close
on,
so
bruh.
quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions, setting up 3rd down.
Marches ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the read. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
In a 4th and goal situation, bring in the beef, the goal line package, all the heavy guys, the tight ends, and just pound the rock when you need it. Running back falling forward, getting the touchdown. Offense just went big on your booty.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Michigan came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance.
Let's go, Ezio.
An eye-opening road victory.
Good shit,
It's
boy.
not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Let's go. I'll take it.
I have no idea what he was thinking. He just ran out of bounds, and it's a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
I have no control over my player. 17 just, bruh. I had no control over 17. That nigga just ran through the entire fucking return thing.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Smith. At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat.
Damn it.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't get
Damn, he just bulldozed my boy.
Get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his tight end.
Get up off me, nigga.
Oh, he's got some space. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Gets it out fast. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The jet sweep pass.
Oh, hit him. Hit him. Yeah.
That is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Rush is on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Porter. Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Grabbed behind the line. It's Goff.
Come on, Goff.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown, Ohio
Umberto.
State. The offense cashing it in.
Umberto. Touchdown, Umberto. I love you, my
This
Umberto.
offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anderson. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll move the tight end. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Murray. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He takes a chance.
Oh, pick that, baby. Pick that, baby. Occasion, brother.
Inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. At midfield, he's got room.
And once the QB left off the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Looking left. It's caught downfield. There he goes.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And with the way
I haven't been able to throw corner routes at all.
Big names at the top of that record list. JT Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin
That's crazy.
Fields might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down?
What did I do differently there that I haven't been doing?
Where the ball's barely touching the ground, you're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Gators in the hurry up.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Going to the running game. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing the score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Scott. Now he's got room. He'll be
Oh, baby.
First and goal.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. Quick with the spin move. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Abrams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Steps to his left, out of the pocket.
Let's go, Lorenzo.
Caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He wants to change this route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Soft spot in the middle. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On the run, deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. And they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Murray. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Gators are rolling down the field. Looking for space. It's Murray. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Off play action. Forced out of the pocket. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Jesse.
It's just a bad decision by the quarterback.
Jesse, I see you, boy.
The play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. That's caught. It's Porter. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The sure hands, it's Porter. Turning it on. He smashes his way through again.
Yo. Bro, this nigga is...
Lights out after that.
Say, man. Porter is out of control.
PAT unit on the field.
Yo, that's wild.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5.
Oh, shit.
Couldn't find a way to create that.
They keep clicking me on the wrong fucking guy.
25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Jones. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Gators headed quickly to the line.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Well, a lot of things haven't gone right for him. You saw an incompletion right there. It's been offense, it's been defense. They just haven't been able to click and get into a rhythm here. And now they're playing catch-up, and you know they're going to be throwing at each and every play here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, bruh.
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into the next game.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
You see an incompletion there. I think a big reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
Wants to keep it in the air. Scrambling away.
This quarterback will not fumble. I don't like that, though.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He'll take it himself. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion.
Bruh, I'm right there for it. I knew what it was. Come on, man.
Exclamation point on that drive. Play the analytics here and you go for 2. He's looking to pass. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
Ball security is job security. You got to secure that football with 2 hands. I know it gets close and you want to reach it out, but you've got to hang on to that football. Man, that's a missed opportunity on that 2-point conversion.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Man, I was late. He deserved that pick.
Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That's reeled in. It's Clemens. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back.
I hit the wrong button.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, in saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think,
Oh, bruh.
Right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future, and, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take one. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He might want another play. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Got room on the return.